was actually going to be happening sometime tomorrow, maybe even Sunday, but I've had a few things tweaking my schedule over the last couple of days, which means I'm doing it tonight instead. That's fine though. Friday nights are good for me. Friday nights is always a good night for football, let's be honest. And yeah, here we are back in the Real Hatfield Town. Let me get the music playing as well. There we go. So welcome back to the Real Hatfield Town. I am, of course, M4J, and we are going to be playing probably one of the most important matches in this first season here. Obviously, we're going to have things like, hopefully, cup finals and whatnot. But this one is a big one because we are playing Welwyn Garden City under-23s in a league match. Now, before we go into the match itself, I'm going to try and keep the intro quicker this week than it was last week. But I'm going to just tell you about some tweaks that I have made into the squad, as well as some new players who've been brought in, because I know there's been some questions in the comments about where's such and such, where's this player, where's that player. Basically, I add them to the game as I get them. So if there's any players watching this and you're wondering where you are, there was a form sent out a couple of weeks ago now. Feel free to fill that in. You'll be added into the game pretty much immediately. If you're a relative of a player who's wondering where they are, let them know that there's a form that they should have filled in a couple of weeks ago, and once they've done that, they'll be added to the game as soon as possible. Same with staff as well, of course. But yeah, in terms of the squad then, here we are. So we got the usual squad that we had before, including the Chowdhury twins, who are now officially announced as having joined the club. I hope I didn't jump the gun there slightly with that, but if I did, I apologise. We also now have some new players arriving. Oh, hello. What is that? Resub from Golfing Gamer. Thank you very much, bro. Much appreciated. Alright, let me just get the chat in the right place. And here we go. I'm also going to try and record the match tonight without the overlays, the stream overlays. So hopefully you guys will be able to just watch the highlights and not be distracted by the chat and things like that. But yeah, so the new players. First of all, we've got Luke Nash. Any second, here we go. Left back, can also play left wing back. I think he listed centre back as well, or I might have added that in by mistake. I might change this actually. So left back, left wing back. Perfect, it's exactly what I was asking for. Someone who can play backup left back. He's actually, the way I've done the new players' stats is basically picked a random number between 1 and 5, and then, well, not a random number, but taken on board some of the advice that John's given me when he's provided the players. And kind of built the stats off of that. So, good left back. Really happy to have him on board. Welcome to the team, Luke. Next up, we've got Billy Reid, who is a left winger by trade, but can also play left midfield, can also play left back, right wing as well. Now, Billy filled in the form, so I got his stats directly from him. Good player by the looks of things. Good left winger. Really looking forward to seeing how well he does in the team. I think I might put Billy on the bench to start this game. And we'll see where we go from that. And yeah, again, just welcome to the club. Happy to have you on board. And then finally, I might have got the name wrong here, but we'll see. Actually, I think I have got the name wrong. 1 second. Let me just check. Oh, come on. Phone. I'm trying to unlock my phone. I got my phone in a stand, but the way it sits in my stand, I really struggled to use the fingerprint scanner. Yeah, Jack. Is it Gadger? Gadjar? I'm hoping I got the name right. We'll find out soon, I'm sure. But yeah, central midfielder. Could also play attack midfield, defence midfield. I thought I'd cover all bases with this one. Mainly described as a central midfielder. May or may not be the best central midfielder at the club. I might have heard a little bird tell me that. But yeah, again, really happy to have him on board. Fills a nice gap in the squad that we had, which was we've got good sort of average midfielders, if that makes sense. So we've got enough central midfielders to build a really good central midfield within the squad. But to have one standout player like this is always really, really helpful. So I'm very much appreciative that Jack is on board too. That's it, I believe, for the player additions. Now to talk about the player reductions, as it were. So all of the current first team players who were in last week's stream and the Chowdhury twins who joined midweek, I've given them a little stats tuning. So I've taken some things up, I've taken some things down. Mostly, why did I say it like that? Mostly down. Some players have had a bit of a stat boost to cover some bases. Players like Ruiz, for example, I've given him a little bit of a boost. I've not tweaked any of his positional stats as such, but I've changed some from like 4s to 5s and things like that, just to give a little bit of a boost. And some of the other players, like Evans, I love, by the way, the realism skin. I can still see their stats here, unless it's not updated, of course. It might well have updated and it's not showing the right numbers. Hello, George. Welcome, welcome, welcome. But yeah, basically every player has had a downgrade. They are still in the same tiers as they were before. So, for example, Gonzalez Velasco is still technically the best player at the club. But the overall average has been moved down slightly. And it's because, looking at the schedule here, you can see the results I've been having in these league matches. Cuffley was the first time in 3 games that we conceded a goal. And even then, our goal difference is plus 19 over the last 3 games. Actually, our goal difference, if we include this cup game as well, is plus 19 going into this game. So I just wanted to make it a bit more balanced, really. The players' stats will change as the season goes on. We will develop. The potential ability and current ability hasn't changed. All I've done is tweak the overall stats down a little bit. So originally when I created the players, I took the numbers that were provided to me and times it by 4. This time I've times it by 3. So it's 3/4 of what it was previously. That doesn't mean that we're suddenly going to turn into a bad team, or at least I hope that doesn't suddenly mean we're going to turn into a bad team. But it was something I felt needed to be done just to make the series interesting again. And it's no knock on the players or anything like that. I firmly believe that we do have the capabilities to go out and win 6-0 in a league game. But yeah, just to make things a bit more interesting for me personally and for you guys watching. So that's it for the headlines. We're pretty much ready to go into the match now. I'm just going to progress time here while we get into the game. As usual, 90-minute match. I am going to remember to turn off... Oh, music started a little bit there. I am going to remember to turn off the match plan. All season tickets. 20. That's not bad. And here we go. Fitness test. So, yeah, Chowdhury got injured in one of the matches. Akram Chowdhury, I think that was, got injured in one of the matches there. So, in terms of overall injuries, I think he is the only one. Yeah, everyone else is fighting fit and raring to go. I'm going to sort out this in a second with the lineup and everything. In fact, I might as well do it here. Okay. So at this point, I'm going to start the recording, and hopefully my PC is not going to implode. I'm using 2 versions of 2 instances of OBS to try this out, so we will see. I just want to do one last check that I have indeed got this set up correctly. So capturing to the Real Hatfield Town folder, both audio tracks, bitrate, all good. Okay, start recording. Hope and pray that everything is going to work okay. Back to Football Manager then. Let's do this. So recommend switching from attacking to positive. We'll do that. Opposition instructions, Dale Stafford, sure. Defend duties to somewhere in the region of 3 to 4. See, this is an interesting thing that it recommends here. Basically, each player has their role, their duty. And as it says here, in our defense, we have only 2 set to... Actually, only 1 set to defend. It recommends 3. So, Evans perhaps could switch to defend. Actually, Evans' cover is fine. Sadler could move to defend instead of stopper, I suppose. And Argent, I like Argent attacking because Studholme drifts inside. No, I'm actually going to ignore that advice. I'm going to stick with what we've got here. So I'm going to head to team selection. Right. Hello, George. Yes, how's life? It's not too bad. It's not too bad. The reason I might as well tell you guys this, actually. The reason I can't stream tomorrow, and will probably be taking some days off over the weekend, maybe even into Monday, Tuesday, is because I'm actually having my COVID vaccine tomorrow morning. I'm as surprised as you lot. I wasn't actually expecting the call, but I got the call. I guess I'm on a list somewhere. So I accepted it. I think everyone should accept it. It's the right thing to do. I'm not going to get into a political discussion or a discussion about why it's the right thing to do. I personally believe it's the right thing to do. And if you are offered it, I would recommend taking it. That's pretty much all I'm going to say on that. But yeah, a little bit nervous, but overall, I just want it to be done, really. Because I was expecting it to be like mid-July before I got it done. So to have it done now is very, very good for me. These 2 teams meet in the return to football on the 3rd of April. Oh, really? Oh, wow. I'm looking forward to that then. That's going to be interesting to watch. You've had yours as well, George. Awesome. Yep, it's all happening now. It is all happening. Right, stop talking gibberish, Mark, and get into the lineup. So I'm going to make some tweaks here. And again, I don't want anyone to feel left out or, like they're not important to the team if they've not been selected. But I'm going to give Nash a go at left back in place of Argent. Argent has been run into the ground quite a lot this season as is. So I am going to move Nash full back defend. I wish these would stop lighting up red. It can't be that bad, surely. Can't be that bad. Yeah, that's the thing I was curious about, is I'm not, to my knowledge, classified as vulnerable. So I don't know why I got the call. But hopefully I'm not taking it off anyone else who deserves it more than me. But I thought, I would actually have it. Do the right thing. Who am I looking for? I'm looking for Newman. Where's Newman? There he is. So Newman in for Hudson Doncaster, and I'm also going to put now. Do I start? I think I'm going to start Gajar on the bench. Yeah, losing sharpness. I'm going to start him on the bench now. He will come on, I'm sure of it, but we'll see how well this goes. So yeah, lineup: Extents in goal, back four of Nash, Sadler, Evans are 2. Midfield of Harding, Hammond. Attacking midfield: Studholme, Newman, Velasco, and then Baker up top. Bench is Diego Ruiz, Ethan Tuttle, Jack Gajar, Hudson Doncaster, Billy Reid, Asfar Chowdhury, and Darren Thompson. Is there anyone else I want to put on the bench for this one? I don't think so. Again, everyone who's missed out right now, fear not, you will be included in future matches. It's purely, this is the grudge match. It's about playing a pretty strong team. I'm also testing now to see if I've messed up the team with the stats changes. And let's get into it. See, I don't have any underlying health condition at all. I suffered from labyrinthitis last year, and I think that might be why I got the call, because I made a couple of hospital visits over the last 2 years or so because of that. So I think that's the only reason I can think of, at least. Right, 3 players feel unsuited to the role they're being asked to play. I want to see who these people are. Really? I thought I was playing them in their strongest roles, but I guess not. Tactical familiarity. Yeah, this stuff is going to change over the months, I hope. Boy, do I hope. And just like this, we're going to get kicked off. Jeffries has got it right by starting Gonzalez Velasco. I love it when my fans agree with me. Much better when we set up like this. I don't know how Denise knows that, because it's the first time I think we've set up like this since the change. Alright, when you pick up where you left off last time out. Here we go. Yeah, it was 1 second, let me just check I've got this on full match and stuff. Yeah, it was just under 12 months ago that I had my last visit, so it's probably because of that. It's best not to ask questions. They know who I am. I trust that they've done their homework right. They know it's me. There shouldn't be any surprises when I turn up tomorrow and they're like, hang on a minute, you're not who we were expecting. Just check the recording still seems to be working. Yeah, the music bar's at the top again because the recording doesn't have any of the overlays. So there's no chat box, no tip jar, no bars at the bottom, no bars at the top, no logo on the left with the view counter, and no events bar. It's a clean slate. Although saying that, you can't see the clock still and you're making notes, aren't you? That's something I forgot to factor in. Alright, bear with me. Yeah, I was meant to do some changes and I forgot to do them. There we go. Ta-da! Right, Nash with the throw-in then. Down the line to Lee Newman. Inside to Studholme. Harding in space there. Nice pass to him. Back to Nash. Nash with the long ball forward. That was easy for the goalkeeper. That was really easy for the goalkeeper. Is it just me or is the game running a little bit slow? Is that a thing? Have I turned the speed down by mistake? I might turn this up a little bit. Actually, no. I think that's too fast. Alright, we'll leave it. I'm being paranoid again. Right, French with the throw. Gets the ball back. Finds Teller. Good challenge from Hammond. Ball forward. I will say at this point, if you're a Welwyn Garden City player and you're watching this, I didn't include every player from every team in the league. So you may or may not be here. I don't know how in-depth the database is. Some teams do have the players included. Some don't. You should have played for Hatfield is all I can say to that. Should have signed for Hatfield. Free kick conceded then. French will take. We are 3.5 minutes into the game. Gonzalez Velasco there with the challenge. Chance to run forward. Heavy rain considering we're in, what are we, October at this point? Very heavy rain. No idea what vaccine I'm having. I'm not particularly interested. As long as it does the job, I don't care where it comes from. I know there's stories circulating at the moment. I tend not to buy into things like that too much. Is that a free kick? Yes, it is. Nash fouled by McCarthy. Studholme running over to take. I actually need to have a look at the set-piece takers again now with all the new guys joining. Studholme's set-piece. Oh, it needed someone running in at the back post there. Definitely needed someone running in from the back there. Alright, Stafford. Wait, that's not the guy I was told. Oh, hang on. It might have been to close him down because he's the goalkeeper. But I say, is that the guy I got the opposition instructions for? What a waste that would be. Mark Tight, the goalkeeper. Brilliant. Newman with a little run there. It was cleared well by their defence. Sadler, no one in the midfield to pass to there, which is a bit concerning. Extents with the ball up the field. Great volley from Newman back to Hammond. Finds Harding. Plays it over the top. Studholme running in behind. That's a nice ball if he gets there, and he does. Is he going to pull it back? He does to Newman, and that's 1-0. 6th minute. Lee Newman with the goal. Studholme with the assist. Great piece of play. Great ball this is from Harding. I see why they call him Xavi now. And I thought the chance might have gone there, but the pullback was good. Baker, I guess he was behind the keeper, so you can't be in the keeper's line of sight when you're standing behind him. And there we are, 1-0 to the I knew you said the Hats, but we're not the Hats anymore, are we? We're the Stags. Yeah, I've had people in the house who've had the vaccine, so I kind of know what sort of things to expect. One of the other things, of course, is just because everyone else in your household has those side effects doesn't necessarily mean you will. And there's always a chance that part of it is psychological. So I'm just going into it with a pretty empty mind, which isn't too hard these days. And we'll see what happens. As I said, I just want it done. I'm not nervous about actually getting it done. I just want it done. Newman clears the ball there into touch. I'm impressed. We've had a good start to this game. Really impressed with the way the team are playing. Stats-wise, I think we're pretty much on top for possession. They are having the ball in our half a little bit more than usual. But, again, I keep saying again. You know that you say a word so often, it just sounds dumb. Basically, I wanted the series to be more realistic. And winning games 8-0 every week, it looks great on paper. But in terms of enjoyment, it can get a bit tiresome after a while. So to actually having a squad that can score a 95th minute winner rather than a 95th minute 7th goal, it just makes the videos that a little bit more interesting to watch. And I'm really going to get animated. You might remember in the youthful Hatfield Town, for example, when Cameron Walker scored the league winning goal. I want that kind of excitement, not just, and there's the 9th goal that's gone in this game kind of excitement, you know? When you get to the point where even the players aren't celebrating the goal, you've scored too many. Nash with the ball forward. That had a lot of swerve on it, but just wasn't quite angled right. Harding now, though, with a chance to run forward. Gonzalez Velasco out wide. Pulls it back to Newman. Lays it off to Harding just over the bar. Yeah, I read that news, George. It's good news. Very good news. Stafford with the goal kick forward to Hammond, who brings it down beautifully. Lays it off. I'm not quite sure who that was intended for, but Newman got it. Sprays it out wide to Nash. Nice pass there as well. Keep going, keep going, keep going. All right, throw in. Up near the end there. Good stuff. Someone makes some space for him. Throws it towards Studholm. Cleared by the defender. Sadler with the first time ball to Harding. Out to Hammond. Nice bit of play there to Nash. Crosses it in. That's a good cross. Gonzalez Velasco. Oh, I thought he was going to come in at the back post. Volley at home, but no, sadly, out for a goal kick. We're playing some good stuff still. We're playing some good stuff. How are we doing? Possession 57%. 2 shots, 1 on target. Our expected goals is 0.34. Not at all bad. Not at all bad. Can't complain. Yeah, pretty happy with that so far. Studholm with the ball forward. Just not enough on it there to get over the defender's head. Although Harding's done well to win it back there. Not quite sure what pass that was. Different wavelengths. That's what I'm going to say for that. Different wavelengths. Evans to a 2 then. Back to Harding. Into Hammond. Now Sadler. Sadler with the ball forward. McCarthy now with the ball forward for Welwyn Garden City. Great touch there from Studholm. Can he get away from his man? He can. This is where he can get the ball out, sort of, from under his feet and actually start running forward with it. Hammond with the cross. Gonzalez Velasco, is he going to get there? He is, and he keeps it in play. Great stuff. Pulls it back. Okay, off the defender for a corner. Nicely done. Good bit of pace there from the man. Newman with the corner then. Towards the back post. No one there. Not quite sure where our back post man is on that tactic. I'll have to double check that after the game. Interesting. Very, very interesting. We've got 7 people in the chat at the moment. Good evening and welcome to all those who are watching. Feel free to get involved in the conversation. Whether you want to chat about Hatfield, especially if you're a Hatfield player, feel free to say hi in the chat. More than happy to give people a shout out, or if you know someone who's a Hatfield player. Oh, I was about to say what a volley that was from Evans. But Driver there with the interception. Finds Teller, back to McCarthy. Hammond getting involved there. I think he won it back and then lost it again. Sadler's header. Oh, thank you very much, McCarthy. That was going to go out for a well-in throw then until he did that. Very appreciative of that. Nash then with the throw. Throws it inside to Studholm, whose touch was a little heavy. I don't know if he was trying to find Newman, but it didn't get there, regardless. Good evening, Lee. How are you doing? Your passing's been pretty good tonight so far. Alright, keeper on the ball. Go on. Close him down. Harding with the header to Studholm. Back to the skipper. Long ball forward. Just cut out before Baker could get there. French brings it down. Finds McCarthy. Yeah, this definitely feels like a more even playing field now. They're passing it around just as much as we are. I like that. It's good stuff. 2 with the interception. Perhaps could have just got his foot on it there instead of just lumping it forward. Always is. I suppose so far it has been. We shall see. Evans with the header into Newman. Oh, I mean, the match engine, that looked like a dive, but I'm sure that was a foul. Studholm with the free kick. We've got a lot of players back. This seems to be our defensive free kick tactic. I'm not sure why we're playing that one right now, but we are. It randomizes it, basically. So you'll set up 3 tactics for attack, defense, and then it will randomize, so do a rotation program. Weetabix, yeah. He's had his Weetabix. Thundered that one out. Hook. I thought I said honk for a second, but no, Hook. Finds Marlowe. Got some defending to do here. Passes it back to Robinson. Westlake to Driver. Go on, get into him. Is that Cotton or Coton? Probably Coton. So how do you pronounce Toten in the Midlands? Is it Toten or Totten? Because I've heard both. Got a new tutor at uni. One piece of advice I have for tutor relations, well, obviously, I mean, don't have relations with tutors, is one bit of advice, but also, like, don't get too used to them, because the number of staff members I learned the name of just to see them leave the next week, it got a bit crazy after a while. Newman back to Nash. Good ball into the channel. Baker just not quite on his bike there. Just want to check quickly that my recordings are still working. Don't know why my voice went up at the end of the sentence there. Seems to be okay. Seems to be okay. Stream seems to be good as well. Touch wood. Everything's going well. Yeah, the goal we scored, we seem to just make a breakthrough at the right time. Obviously, we're running in real time right now, so it's we're not going to score a goal every minute. But it seems to be the only real, like, clear-cut chance we had. We actually took it and scored. Set pieces are massively overhit right now. That's not really something I can tell them not to do. It's just something that happens. It's to do with free kick taking skill and corner taking skill, things like that. Oh, that was a little bit of a battle there. Marlowe brings it down. Offside. Good offside trap there by the defence. Keeper then with the free kick. Goes long towards Baker. Baker heads it on. Oh, keeper's having a dribble. Go on. Force the mistake. That's it. Good stuff. Right, Nash to Studholme. Studholme's long ball again. Too much Weetabix. He's got a cannon for a foot at the moment. I've noticed that the midfield looks a bit static right now as well. That's to do with the tactic that we're employing. I think it's... Did I switch? No, I think I switched back to G-Gen, didn't I? From Tick-Attacker. I'm trying to remember everything I've done now. I have like 4 videos a week of this series at the moment, so trying to remember what I've done and when can be a bit tricky sometimes. But yeah, the midfield, I might make them a bit more dynamic, have them move up and down. We've got a box-to-box midfielder who should be making runs. I think I'll switch both wingers to attack, just to have them shuttle up and down a little bit more. That's a nice pass. Go on, get into him. Yes. Oh, great challenge. Look at that. And just like that, we're away. Gonzalez Velasco sprinting down the wing. Great challenge from Abrahams, though. That was a good bit of defending there as well. Sometimes it's about the break. You know, you get the ball and you just leg it. 2 with the throw finds Newman. Cross to Harding. Up against Robinson. Gonzalez Velasco now out to a 2, but it's intercepted and cleared for a throw-in. Definitely feels like a more level playing field. More even game. Should be fun now then. We might end up losing some matches now. Who knows? Alright, a 2 with the throw. To Gonzalez Velasco. Back to a 2. Cross it. No. Blocked. Throw in again. Come on, lads. Let's get a ball into the box. See what we can do with it. Oh, that's not a ball into the box. Great header from Evans to a 2. That's a nice pass as well. If Newman can get there, and he can. Takes it towards the corner, but that's fine. Pulls it back. Nice. Cross. Oh, wow. He's missed everyone. Nash? No? Darn it. That's unlucky. I'm not quite sure who he was aiming for there. I think his radar's broken. Long ball forward. Headed down by Sadler and out for a throw. What music is this? Is this from Kerbal Space Program? Yes, it is. I haven't heard this for a while. Newman back to Sadler. Long ball again. Although that could work out. Ooh, keeper just got there first. I'm sure I told them to cut out the long balls. And yet we're still just thumping it long. Oh, it does say more direct. Okay. That would explain a lot. Let's go with shorter. Also, what the heck is happening here? Play out of defence, fine. Work ball into box, that's also fine. Mixed crosses, extremely wide. Run at defence. High tempo. I think this is just the default. We'll go throw it. And then out of possession. Yeah, this explains a lot. That I'm going to leave. Fine, that's good. Prevent short keeper. And there we are. I thought something fell off. That would explain last week's performance as well then. I'm not saying we'd have beat Dover if we had the tactics set. But yeah, that's a manager error. My hands up. Sorry about that. Gonzalez Velasco then, running down the wing. Great ball across to Studholme. Good first touch. Ooh, not so good with the shot, but I don't mind that. It's good to see a bit more initiative being used there. Not bad effort. Apart from the shot. The shot wasn't great, but everything else, not a bad effort. Nash with the header. Yep. Something for Studholme to run onto. Nope, just trickled out for a throw. I've got to stop, assuming that we're always going to get the ball. Doesn't always happen. Doesn't always happen. French now with the ball. Yeah, we're definitely closing them down more now. I thought Studholme was just going to leave the ball then. Back to Nash. He's just hammered it forward again. Let's give an encourage to the entire team. Sadler to Nash, right-footed forward this time. Baker does win the header, though, to find Harding. That's a good ball over the top if Studholme can get there, which he can. Cuts onto his stronger foot. Nowhere really to go with it. Oh, that was nearly a good 1-2. 2 brings it down. Ball across to Studholme. Goes for the cross, blocked by the defender, out for a throw. That's one of the things that annoys me the most in football. I'm not saying we're necessarily doing it, but in situations like that, you've got players who don't even really try and cross it into the middle. They're just trying to get a throw-in or a corner. Carl Walker is probably the most guilty of that, I find. And he settles for it as well. You see, he gets the ball, puts it on the spot, whatever. If that was me, I'd be fuming. If I was his manager, I'd be even more fuming. Get it in the box. You don't score goals by winning throw-ins. Get it in the box and someone will get on the end of it. As soon as you're settling for throw-ins, you're basically just giving up. Especially when it's a counter-attack and you end up settling for a set piece. Just get out of here. None of that nonsense, thank you. That was an unlucky piece of play there. Just ran it out of play. Stafford again. Certainly the busier of the two keepers. Oh, wow. Harding missed the header there, but thankfully he wasn't too dangerous. Ball forward. Baker does win the header. Finds Gonzalez Velasco. That's a penalty. Gonzalez Velasco brought down by Westlake. Yellow card, I reckon. You can't be sent off for that. Surely not. I wasn't denying a goal-scoring opportunity. There we go. Yellow card. Right decision. So Newman then with the chance to score his second of the game. Is Newman the penalty taker? Who are the designated penalty takers at the club? I want to make sure I got that right. Or all the set-piece takers, in fact. Corners and free kicks as well. Ooh! That's awkward. That's awkward. That was not the best penalty in the world. But I have seen those go in. That was pretty unlucky, to be fair. Pretty unlucky. Newman's corner. Oh, that wasn't a bad one. Nodded down. Sadler now. Lays it off to Harding. Back to Newman. Shot blocked. Was he offside? No. Excuse me. Cough, cough. That's definitely going to make the highlights reel, that penalty. Wow. I hope that doesn't come back to bite us. A 2 into Newman then. Gonzalez Velasco lays it off to Baker on the overlap. I think he was going for the cross there. It just didn't quite work out for him. And then cleared for a throw. So a 2 with the throw to Gonzalez Velasco. Back to a 2. Cross comes in. Studholm brings it down, lays it off to Hammond. Nash is free out wide. Although he could do that as well. That was a good ball. 2 with the crossing opportunity himself. He does get it in the middle. Just got away from Baker there. And then cleared forward to Marlowe, who finds Driver. Driver to Teller. Now we're on the back foot here slightly. Hammond does get goal side of his man. Does concede the free kick though. Let's have a quick look-see at the stats again. They still haven't had a shot. We've had 4 and 2. Possession-wise, though, we've only had 56%. Is that another free kick? That's another free kick. Nash with the push right on the edge of the box, actually. Let's see what happens with this. Robinson takes just over the bar. Not too bad. I was just looking at the pass completion and things like that. I think crosses completed was 15% again, which is ridiculously low. Passes complete, I think, was in the 70s, which isn't that great either. That was a hell of a pass, though. Studholm. I think we show off sometimes with these passes. That one did not work out at all. That seemed a bit wasteful. We switched to shorter passing as well, so I'm not quite sure why he attempted that. Just have a run with it. Might be to do with player instructions, I suppose. Sadler with the touch to Hammond. Great first touch, turn, pass manoeuvre there. Studholm with the attempted cross. That's another corner. Not bad at all. Studholm to take. 32nd minute now. Towards the back post. Headed back across goal from Evans, I think that was. Sadler just couldn't quite get there. That was much better from the set piece there, though. Far happier with that than I was before. Hook now on the ball. Finds Driver. Plays it back to French and then Coton. Long ball forward. Sadler again electing to head it out for a throw-in. I think he's trying to head it down to Nash, but they're just not quite there yet with their positioning. This might be a knock-on from changing their stats, because the way it works in game is if you tinker with a player's stats, it has the green arrow or the red arrow or the yellow or the orange, I think are the other two, depending on whether it's gone up or down. So it treats it as if the players have had a huge stats decrease still. It's not like suddenly they're better or worse than they were before. It will actually do it as if like they've had a really good training session or a really bad training session. And the drawback to that is I think it does affect morale. So we might have a few players here short on confidence right now. Like Nash isn't having a particularly... He doesn't look very happy down here. Apprehensive. Can I give him a shout? Let's praise him. How do I... Oh, I've missed a goal. No, I missed a goal. Baker with the goal, assisted by Evans. That's going to look great on the highlights, isn't it? There's me messing around in the bloody shout screen. Alright, let's see the replay. Let's see what happened. I'm guessing if the assist was from Evans, it was a long ball over the top. Oh, yes. Look at that. Great first touch. And he's dinked the keeper, guys. He has dinked the keeper. Do you remember last game? One of our players tried to dink the keeper and epically failed. Not this time. Great stuff. 2-0 then. Much, much better. Nash with the first time volley. Confidence seems to be up now. Oh, he's a little bit happier than he was before. That's alright then. Right, while the ball's at this end of the pitch, I'm going to try that again. Because I need to learn how to do this. So we're going to go praise, individuals, and then Nash. Right, I think we were still working off the previous shout, and that's why it wouldn't let me do it. Evans, good defending there. Got it clear as well. Up to the halfway line. Attempted cross coming in there. Hatfield free kick. Oh, offside. I thought you'd given a corner there. Nash happy now? Nope. Okay, miserable. Just miserable. That's all I can say. I nearly said another word there, but just miserable. We'll stick with that. Nash with the layoff then to Hammond. Back to Nash. Long ball over the top. We still need to cut those out. I'm going to set it to much shorter. See if that changes anything. 2. That's much better to Gonzalez Velasco. He now plays it long. Evans' header straight back to Welwyn Garden City there. Westlake and Abrahams playing 1-2 with each other. A little bit of football ping pong. Evans now with the long ball forward. Baker knocks it down. Newman not quite running. Stafford now with a kick forward. Straight out for a throw-in. Right, 2 with the throw. Throws it to Newman. Back to a 2. Cleared for another throw-in. So many throw-ins in this game. So many throw-ins. Two now with the throw to Gonzalez Velasco. Back to a 2. Cross comes in towards Studholme. Headed away. Flicked on again by the defender. Nash now with the ball down the line to Studholme again. He's kept it in play. Is he going to cross? Tried to, but it was blocked. McCarthy now on the ball. Clears it long to the halfway line. Sadler brings it down. Back to Extents. So who's our best player so far? Currently it's Baker on a 7.4. Then we got Evans on a 7.3. That's going to be a yellow card for Sadler, I imagine. Yep. Then we've got a couple of 7.1, Studholme and Newman, and then a 7.0 with Sadler, although that might now drop. Yep, there you go, to 6.9 because of the yellow card. The fact that it only dropped by 0.1, though, that's quite lenient, I would say. Newman with the header away. Baker now with the ball. Go on, just run with it. Go on. Win the foul, that's it. Is that going to be a yellow card for Robinson? Just a warning. I think that's the fair decision there. Baker now with the free kick. Plays it into the box. Just far too much on that one as well. Seems to be playing the really defensive set pieces right now. I don't really know why. Interesting. Header forward there from Robinson to Baker. Nice pass there to Studholme. Takes it into the box. Crosses it to the back post. Gonzalez Velasco lost out on the header there. Harding now on the ball. Out wide to a 2. Back to Harding. Great pass into the channel there for a 2 again. Pulls it back to Gonzalez Velasco. Back to Harding. Is he going to shoot? He is. Keeper saved. Oh, and it just went wide of the left-hand post there. That was a chance and a half. Studholme now then with the corner. Whips it in towards the penalty spot. Headed away. Sadler, is he going to get there? He's not. He's given up on it and gone to defensive position. He's got to be careful. He's on a yellow, but that is a great challenge. Ball safely out for a throw-in. Yep, don't mind that. Don't mind getting a little bit dirty there just to get the ball out. I mean, it wasn't really dirty. It was a well-timed tackle, but you know what I mean. Going to ground, that's what I should have said. Studholme was surely pulled back there, but the referee's not given anything. Where are my glasses? Going blind in my old age. Free kick to us again for the foul on Studholme. Much better with those runs now. Studholme takes towards Newman, flicks it on. Hammond couldn't get through the traffic there and the keeper collects. Have you ever thought of being a sports commentator? Do you know what? During my job hunting lately, 3 times I think I applied for football commentary jobs and not heard back on any of them. I've been told from quite a young age that I've got a good voice for commentary. Probably got a good face for commentary as well. But yeah, it's something I wouldn't mind doing. F1 and football would be my two major interests, but I suppose I could commentate on the golf as well. I think it'd be fun. I love commentating. Like when I used to play FIFA by myself, I would commentate on the matches. And even playing Football Manager, I commentated on some of the matches. I've practiced in the past. Being able to do it now for you guys is kind of makes it all make sense, really. Otherwise, I'd just been talking to myself the whole time. That would have been a bit sad, wouldn't it? Anyway, ball forward from McCarthy. Just got away from Teller. Evans heads it down to Harding. That's another foul. This game is starting to liven up a little bit with the number of fouls being committed. Yeah, I'd love to be a football commentator at some point. Even if it's just for fun. Like, I mean, any kind of professional football commentary is professional and should be taken seriously. But like YouTube commentary, that kind of thing. Top Gear's back, George. It was on Sunday just gone. Me and my girlfriend watched it together. Sorry, my girlfriend and I watched it together. Should always use the correct grammar. Oh, Nash there with a necessary foul, I would say. To bring down Marlowe, who was basically through on goal were it not for that challenge. Coton with the free kick then. McCarthy is getting away from Studholme a little bit there. Not looked for though, although that's a good run from Teller. And he shoots. What a save from Kieran Extents there. What a save. That should have been a goal. That should have been a goal. Get a replay of this, yeah. French with the ball. That's a really nice pass over the top. Sadler lost his man. What a save that is, though. Should have gone far post. He went near instead. Robinson with the corner then. Plays it to the edge of the box. Hook was waiting. Finds Robinson again. Nice pass across to McCarthy. And that is one back. Louis McCarthy. I have to say this. I know I shouldn't because they're our rivals and we're supposed to hate them. But that was a hell of a move that led to that goal. If I was the manager for Real right now, I'd be standing on the touchline going, why can't we do that? Look at this. Robinson, just no one picking him up. What a pass that is. First time shot, in off the post. I mean, what's not to love about that goal? Apart from the fact we didn't score it. This is the kind of realism I was looking for. Because now that we're in a game, you know, we've got to not get too complacent now. Studholme to Newman. Misplaced pass. You see what he was trying to do there, but just misplaced it. I think he was looking for Baker. If he wasn't looking for Baker, then that was a terrible pass because there was nowhere near Gonzalez Velasco. Newman's corner. Into the middle. Ooh, Sadler running onto it, but just couldn't get his head over it. I think the players are responding. I think the players are starting to respond to that goal. We'll have a little chat with them at half-time. That's out for a throw-in. We were 2 minutes of injury time. We're into the second one now. That should be half-time. Any second now, referee? Peep, peep, peep. No? Still no? Has he added more on for the goal? He probably has. Alright, Harding to Studholme then. Guess we're playing on. Good pass into Baker. Crosses it in. Gonzalez Velasco was not going to win that one. Harding now with the ball. Good touch around the corner there. Plays it back to a 2. First time cross. Into the middle. Oh, there was 3 of them waiting for it. And that is now half time. Focus on defending set pieces. Yeah. That might be something we'll have to look at. So in terms of analytical data, we still got them pegged back mostly in their own half, but we're not getting as far forward as we were in previous matches. Expected goals is obviously actually, what does this represent? Is this the higher the number here and then minutes along the bottom? I think so. I'm not entirely sure. Something like that. This I'm not too fussed about. Why have we got shot map twice? Surely I can change this. No? I don't know. Action zones, yeah. Pretty much us in most places. So player statistics. The stat I'm most disappointed by. Passing isn't great. Studholm only 63%. 65 and 60 for Newman and Nash respectively. Crosses is terrible. 20%, 25%. 100% for Hammond. 25% as well for Studholm. 0% for Gonzalez Velasco. That's definitely something we're going to have to look at. The rest are okay though. Tackling, shooting, aerial. That's not bad. Latest scores and tables I'm not too fussed about right now. So in terms of talking to the team, yeah, I know you're capable of even better. And I'm going to have a look at the tactics as well. So I was tempted to make a sub at half time. But I don't want to do one just for the sake of it. What are we missing in midfield? I think we're missing a bit more directness. The two wingers, after I told them to get further forward, there was a lot more incentive to get forward, and they were actually starting to do that. I think if anything, I might bring Gajar on for Harding to play in this role here, but I will switch him to advanced playmaker set to attack, because we need someone to bring players into play a lot more. So we're going to give Gajar his debut here. They've made 3 subs at half time again. That seems to happen a lot. Our opposition makes 3 subs at half time. Extent's now on the ball, and he does pick out Gajar. Although he loses it almost immediately. Ball over the top there. Extent is going to get it. He seems to have his full name there. I'll have to change that. Because he's got... I was given 4 names, so I chose first name, surname. But, yeah, I'll tweak that so that's not the case anymore. Should be J.Gajar. Right, a 2 on the ball. He goes long down the line. Gonzalez Velasco again, not quite on the same wavelength there. Oh. Whoops. Hopefully you can still hear that. I think I just pulled my headset out by mistake. Whoops. Sorry about that, everyone. Got a bit excited there. What do you think to the Oxford to Cambridge Expressway being cancelled? I don't know what that is. That's not East-West Rail, is it? That's different. I don't know what the Oxford to Cambridge Expressway is. I'm guessing it's a road of some kind, but I don't know what. As I was going to say, let's get some encouragement to Gajar. Because he's looking a bit nervous. Let's try and make him not so nervous. Free kick here to the Stags. Foul on Newman. Studholm to take. Into the middle. Let me know if you can still hear the game and the music. Let me know if you can still hear me, even though I don't use my headset for that anymore. Just want to check the audio's all working still. That's the first time in over a year that I've pulled my headset out by mistake. Now I'm really paranoid I'm going to do it again. New dual carriageway to run from Oxford to Cambridge, but was canned a few days ago. Oh, at first I've heard of it, to be honest. Roads are important, but you know what I prefer. Besides, it shouldn't be needed if the East-West Rail is going ahead, which it is. What do you need a road for? You take the train, everybody. Come on now. Evans with the header to Gajar. Finds Newman. Is he going to shoot? No. Again, it's like he's getting told to pass it into certain areas, but there's no one actually there. Like, it's a really precise pass to no one. I'm not quite sure what that's all about. Hey-ho. A 2 now with the throw. Looks for Gonzalez Velasco. Does find him. Back to a 2. Crosses it left-footed towards the back post. Studholm's header. Easy catch, really, for the goalkeeper. Hammond now on the ball. Finds Gajar. Great first time pass there to Gonzalez Velasco. Back to Gajar. Oh, you're not that great at one-on-ones, it seems. That's something we can train, though. Another header from one of our centre-backs that goes out for a throw-in. Come on, lads. We need to sharpen up the midfield a little bit more. Durant with the throw. Abrahams. Don't think that was a shot, but you can never tell in cases like that. Extents now on the ball, though. Goes long. This long pass nonsense is starting to irritate me because I don't know how to stop it. I've told them here. Shorter. Also, where's the transition, isn't it? So I'm going to change this to roll it out to fullbacks and centre-backs. Right, just stop hoofing it long all the time. That's a nice pass. Baker through to Studholme there. Pulls it back to Hammond. Now to Gajar. Back to Studholme. Goes for goal over the top. Bus franchising. That'll be interesting. I think everything needs a shake-up, to be honest. It's all getting a little bit dated. Nash with the pass there to Studholme. Good take. Nice pass as well, actually. I'm being impressed with Nash. He's had a good debut. Gonzalez Velasco. Good touch from him as well. Crosses it to Baker. Oh, he's overhit it. Can Baker keep this alive? Cross block there from Abrahams. Cleared, but Hammond can recycle. Passes it back to Sadler. He now goes forward. Needed a flick on from somebody there. Just wasn't happening. French clears into touch. Yeah, it was a good cross from Gonzalez Velasco. Just not quite, again, finding the same wavelength as his teammate. It's a dynamics thing as well. Players get used to each other after a while. They build up a relationship. Ooh. I'm surprised that didn't lead to a shot there, actually. Cook now finding Buckle. Back to Robinson. Ball over the top. Sadler. It's a good bring down. Nash with the ball forward, but not finding Baker. Where are we at? 52 minutes? Almost 53 minutes gone. That was not a good clearance. Gone out for a corner. Just thinking about the next sub. I think it's going to be up front. I think it might be Studholme off, and we'll give Reed his debut. I've not been that impressed with the front four, to be honest. Despite the fact that Newman and Baker have scored the goals. I think the wingers have been a little bit lackadaisical today. Not quite on it. It could well be the stats change. Bearing in mind I'm basing my expectations on the last few games, and things have changed a lot since then. When a player is suddenly only 3/4 as good as they were before, it does definitely make a difference. You notice it immediately. That's a nice header. Newman now on the ball. It's decision making as well, which is part of the stat. Low decision making, you'd expect that. I really am. The other thing I've got to mention is I am still playing as the youthful Hatfield Town on Football Manager 2020, which is they're in the championship at this point. So the decision making is obviously a lot better, and the passing and the overall quality is a lot higher as well. So I do have very, very high expectations. Some unfair benchmarks, shall we say. I'm always critical of my teams as well. That's just part of my nature. Studholme here with the ball. Gajar now with the ball. Free kick? Yeah. Not too bad. Not too bad, that. Oh, if I could run my own train company, where would I run from and to? London to Newcastle. M4J Rail. Blue and red trains. I think that's pretty much it. That's all that needs saying. London to Newcastle, stopping at Hatfield and Stevenage. How about that? Gonzalez Velasco with the cross. Newman's header. Oh, just over again. That's unlucky. I can't keep saying that's unlucky, but that was unlucky. That was a good opportunity there. Actually, I'm looking at the player ratings. I think Gonzalez Velasco might be coming off, to be honest. He's only on a 6.5. Studholme has an assist to his name. Yeah, I think it might be Gonzalez Velasco. Just not quite at the races today. Nash as well, only on a 6.5. He could have the wrong roll, though. I need to check that. That's a nice... Oh, that was an optical illusion then. I thought that was landing at Studholm's feet. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. Disallowed offside. Damn it. Now, who was offside there? Was it Baker or was it Gonzalez Velasco? I think it was Baker. Oh, do I not get a replay of that? Hang on a minute. Yeah, that should be a replay. I don't know why it isn't. That was also a nice pass, but Baker not running in that direction. I think Baker was the one offside there. I think Gonzalez Velasco was in an onside position. The highlights will tell us all. Gonzalez Velasco with the shot there, and it's over the top. I think it's time to make the change. Gonzalez Velasco, substitute off, and Asfar Chowdhury coming on to take his place. Bit more speed as well on that wing. Chowdhury is quite quick. Extents. Oh, thank God for that. I thought he just miskicked that. No, he was looking for a 2. Evans now with the ball forward to Gonzalez Velasco. Strong run, but again, no end product. Our dribble percentage must be really, really low right now. Yellow card for Cook, though, so that's not too bad. And that should be sub-time. I believe it is. There it is. Chowdhury on. Gonzalez Velasco off. Just wasn't his day today. You will get players having off days. That's acceptable. Gajar now with a run. Is that a shot? I said Baker looking to run onto it whilst he was jogging backwards away from it. I don't know what that's all about. Again, not the best piece of play there. Header on. Oh, good challenge there from Evans on Teller. That needed to be won, that one. Otherwise, we'd have been in trouble there. Sadler now on the ball. He goes long. Not finding anyone with that. Hammond now brings it down. Can I just tell the whole team to calm down a little bit? We're being really erratic with our passes. Sadler's header finds Newman. Good run there from Newman. Gets past Robinson. Baker needs to run the overlap there, and he's not. Newman's still going. Cross blocked. Great run from Newman. Just needed an end product. He tried. Good defending to block it. He did try. Well, Gajar's happy with that. So's Chowdhury. So's Newman. So's Baker. Everyone else not so happy. What's wrong with Nash now? Apprehensive. A 2? Apprehensive. And Sadler, nervous. Well, he's only yellow, so you'd expect him to be a little bit nervous. Jar's cross cleared. Hammond now. Pulls it back to Gajar. To Baker with the shot. Oh, the keeper was worried then. The keeper was worried. Backpedaling furiously, and it just flew over the bar. It's a tight game, this one. It's a really tight game. Hello, stats. There we go. Possession 62-38, so we've got more possession, but they've had 3 shots, 2 on target. We've had 13 shots, but only 5 on target. That tells you something, doesn't it? The sights on our shooting is a little off right now. French here on the ball. Anyone fancy going to close him down? Studholm is. Little too late there, and he has left McCarthy open there. He's fine. Buckle back to McCarthy. Ooh, loose pass there. Baker's capitalised. Finds Gajar. Ball over the top there to Chowdhury. Oh, that was a good touch, but the defender did well to step in. That's a nice pass though to Newman. Newman with a shooting opportunity. I think he was offside. Yeah, he was offside. Slightly better. Slightly better. Stafford now with the free kick then. Goes long. Flicked on there by Teller. A 2. That's his all day long. Finds Gajar. to Chowdhury. Chowdhury still goes over the top towards Studholme, but it's headed away to Buckle. He goes back to McCarthy, who's forced back to Stafford. Baker closing down. Good play from their keeper, to be fair. A 2 now, goes long. Still this long passing nonsense. Evans, bloody hell, my heart stopped then. As soon as I saw him starting to lunge, I was like, what are you doing? But no, he got it. Phew. A 2 to Extents then. Extents with the long ball. Studholme now finds Newman via the defender's challenge. Gajar should get this. Yep, finds a 2. To Chowdhury. To Gajar. Oh, that was a good effort. I saw what he was trying to do there. If that had worked, that would have been awesome. We'd have been in behind then. A 2 now with the throw to Newman. Back to a 2. And cleared for a throw. We seem to be quite happy holding it in these midfield areas now as well. Maybe... if I was to have a look at the tactics again in a second. See how this plays out. A 2 on the ball. I think Gajar there should fill that space a little bit more. That might be one of the reasons, like decision making as well. We're just hoofing the ball forward because there's no one else to pass it to. But some players need to find better positioning. It's to do with the stats, basically. It's to do with the stats. It will improve. As we start drilling the players a bit more, it will improve. Hook now on the ball. Durant with the ball forward. Teller brings it down, but he is offside. So let's have a look at the instructions for a second. Attacking width. I'm actually going to bring this just a fairly wide. Focus down the right and the left. That's fine. I'm happy with that still. Hit early crosses. I'm going to take off work ball into box for sure. Maybe dribble less. Look to pass more. Everything else here, the transition one, quite happy with that still. And then out of possession, might go with a slightly deeper defensive line because they are starting to hit balls over the top as if they're looking for space. So we'll consider that our warning shot there. We'll adjust accordingly. So Evans now with the free kick. Plays it to a 2. Again he goes long, but he does find Baker, who flicks it on. Chowdhury was running, but lost interest. Just having a look at the condition of the players again. Deciding who the final sub's going to be. I'm going to hold fire on it a little bit longer. I'm going to change you to a wing back. Set to... Actually, what positions can you do? Actually, full back attack. I don't mind that. See how that goes. 2 with the long ball. Baker with the knockdown. Chowdhury there was a little bit asleep as that came towards him. Evans' header. Another throw-in. Must be setting a world record here for the number of throw-ins in this game. It's been unbelievable. Does it tell us here? Throw-ins, throw-ins, throw-ins. No, it doesn't. Although I can customize it to include throw-ins. Yeah, there's been 43 throw-ins in this game. That is insane. 43 throw-ins. Ludicrous. Keeper. Nice, nice. Are you going to have a chat with him, Evans? What are you standing there for? Yeah. Step away. Oh, good volley. Straight to a 2, mind, but good volley. Takes good technique, that. 2's ball forward, headed down. I'm pretty much decided on who my third sub's going to be. I want to give Reed his debut. Coming up to 20 minutes to go. I think now's a good time. Studholme's going to come off then. And Billy Reed is going to come on to make his debut. Let's see what he can bring to the team. I think Reed's an out-and-out winger. Left-footed winger. So not an inside forward. So we're going to have to set that up in a second as well. Winger. Oh, not winger. Inverted winger? I'm just going to say winger attack. I don't know. I'll just guess. Durant with the throw. Gets it back from Hook. Finds Abrahams. Evans with the header there. And a 2 with the foul. Not entirely happy with that. So I'm going to do shout here. Demand more from the entire team. Oh no, McCarthy. 2-2. What happened to my defence there? Right. Something's got to change here now then. Free kick from Robinson. Flicked on by Coton. Yeah, 2 players running in behind. No one picking them up. That could have been McCarthy or Hook scoring that goal there. It's not offside. Nah, Nash is playing them on. Damn. Alright, come on, lads. Fingers out. Let's do this. Chowdhury finds a 2. Is he going to sprint past his man? Is he going to cross it? Goes for the cross. Deflected for a corner. That's fine. I'll take that. That's fine. We're definitely going for the demand more shout here now. Come on, lads. You're letting the fans down. This is a local rivalry. Gajar to Hammond. To Evans. Back to Hammond. Nash now. Goes forward. That's a nice ball. Finds Newman. Newman's shot blocked. Gets it back though. Lays it off towards Baker, who couldn't get the shot away. Good defending actually from their guy. Hammond with the ball over the top. Baker was running in behind, but Stafford, safe hands there, holding on to it. Evans with the absolute thunderblast of a volley there as well, but didn't really come to much. The 2's got time and space to bring this down. Kicks it out for a throw. I want to have a look at tactics again. I think I'm going to switch to the... Oh, I can move players here. That's fine. So I'm going to switch to this formation. But I'm going to move the wingers forward still. So I'm going to have Baker and Newman up front. Reed, Chowdhury either side. Hammond, Gajar. I just think Baker needs a bit more support up front. I don't know what the instructions are. I'll take a look at those now. So, overlap. That's fine. Focus down the wings, that's fine. Pass into space, that's fine. We'll go with a bit wider there. Early crosses is fine. Run at defence, more expressive. High tempo. This needs to be... Actually, I'll go standard for this, that's fine. Counter press. We'll go distribute to flanks, short kicks. And then out of possession. Bump this up. Bump this up. We'll do higher. Prevent short. Higher intensity. Get stuck in. Definitely. Go. Durant with the throw then. Chowdhury not picking up his man. Teller gets away from him as well. Although he recovers very nicely there, in fact. Finds Baker now with the ball. Baker's got Newman ahead of him. Reed out wide. Finds Reed. That's a hell of a pass to Chowdhury there. Chowdhury, crossing opportunity, went for goal. Would not have done that myself. Again, that's decision making. This pass here, look at that. He should have pulled it back to Newman, but he went for goal himself. That was not the smart move. Right, Sadler's header. Again, it goes out for a throw-in. Excuse me, just popping open my drinks bottle here. Ah, very nice. Right, I'm going to move... Oh yeah, fullback automatic. That's fine. First of all, Akram, welcome to the stream. You're injured at the moment. That's why you're not in the squad, unfortunately. But yeah, definitely need to get your shooting boots on for sure. We've had a few instances of that today, though. Here is your bro on the ball now, though. He's certainly got his tackling boots on. And his throw himself to the ground boots on. Evans here with the free kick. Everyone's pretty much in the box here. Goes towards the far post. That wasn't a bad cross, actually. Just needed someone running onto it. Nash with the throw. Anytime now. There we go. He should have thrown it to Baker when he came short. He really threw himself to the ground, didn't he just? That's an in-game animation. None of my players are divers. No, I'm not having that. It's an in-game animation. He just... The guy must have tied his bootlaces together or something. Oh, that's a good ball. Oh, Baker. Was he offside or something? Why is Hammond that far forward? Yeah, ball-winning midfielder. Oh, you're also a ball-winning midfielder. Hang on. Let's switch you to advanced playmaker attack. Hammond. No, I'll keep you as you are. You are winger attack. That's fine. You are winger. Ah, you're going to be winger attack as well. There we are. Advanced forward. Actually, I think you're a poacher, aren't you? In reality. And then you are an advanced forward. Free kick for Robinson here. Head this clear, lads. Come on. Oh, he's played it short. They've gone for one of their set-piece masterclasses again. Baker not having that, though. Newman there. We're starting to counter. I saw two players running forward there. Chowdhury on the overlap. Gajar on the overlap. Crosses it to the back post. Oh, it's headed away from Reed. That was the opportunity, I think. 12 minutes to go. We're not going to get many more like that. Sadler with the foul. He's got to be careful. Can I set... Yeah, his instructions. Ease off tackles. Maybe hold position as well so you don't get yourself sent off. Ah, we have got passing directness here too. I could perhaps be looking at. That might be something worth looking at in a little bit. Coton with the free kick. A 2. Good touch. Taking no chances there. I'm fine with that. I don't mind that one too much. Durant here with the throw. Chowdhury with the header away. Nice header. Newman finds it. Evans with the ball forward to Baker. Great touch down there as well. Gajar now. Ball over the top. That's behind the run of Reed. Out for a throw. Everyone in the chat, by the way, don't forget to hit the like button if you are, of course, enjoying the stream. It really does help out the channel. Interaction of any kind helps out the channel. So even if you're not liking it for whatever reason, feel free to hit the dislike button. Get involved in the chat as well. It's nice to see everyone here tonight. And yeah, I'm having a blast doing this series so far. It's definitely new and different, but in a very, very good way. Just hope we can get a good result at the end of this game now to follow on. Got Hammond's on one there. Look at him charging forward. Sadler again heading it out for a throw-in. We must be into the 60s now for throw-ins, surely. Got 8 and a bit minutes to go plus injury time. We're still looking for that breakthrough. Very disappointed with that second goal, to be honest. That was a good touch from Baker to get past Coton, who's brought him down. That's got to be a yellow card, referee. Gotta be. At least have a word with him. Yeah. Get out of here, Coton. You assisting knock-on defender. Reed with the free kick. Oh, he's shaping up. It's going to be a Gareth Bale cross. Okay. Little dink to Baker. I'm fine with that. Finds Reed. Again, he's up against McCarthy. He does get it in. Oh, again, we need a back post runner. It's one of the first things they should teach kids is always make a run to the back post. Just in case. You never know. Any kind of deflection or deviation on the ball. If there's someone on the back post, they'll be there to finish it. Stafford again with the kick forward. Nash looks like he's going to get this one, and he does. Reed, is he going to get this one? I think he's let French bring that down. Maybe to try and tackle him. It didn't quite work out. Cook now on the ball. Finds McCarthy. Long ball over the top. That should go out for a goal kick, and it does. Right. Right, this needs to change to attacking. That's something else I forgot to do. And then we're going to fire them up. Because we need a goal. I don't actually know if fire him up is going to get him to score a goal or 2-foot someone. Probably 2-foot someone. If he did both, I wouldn't mind that. As long as we can keep the score at 3-2. Cook now on the ball. Across to Robinson. That was a nice pass, actually. Hammond closing him down. Is that a foul? Yes, it is. For a second there, for an absolute nanosecond there, I thought we got away with one. But no, that was a foul. French then on the free kick. I wouldn't mind seeing Baker join Newman on the halfway line here. Just for that counter-attack. French plays it short to McCarthy. Back to French. Back to McCarthy. Hammond closing him down towards Robinson. Get there. That's it. Hammond with the tackle. Now we break. Baker needs to run past his man there. And he does. But Hammond not looking for him. He's still going. Oh, I thought he passed that to himself then. I think he should have rather than let Baker run onto it. Just need that spark of magic. Nash here with the throw. Someone run short for him. Come on. Someone make room for him. Throws it to Baker. Good control. Crosses it in. Cleared easily by Cook. Yeah, the stats are definitely showing now. There's a lot of things that we used to do right that we're now starting to falter on just a little bit. It's the challenge. This is what I wanted. I wanted the challenge. I didn't want it to be easy every week. Reed finding Nash there. Now Hammond. Into Gajar. It's good. Good run. Good run. Goes for goal. What a goal! Jack Gajar on his debut. Get in. That's what we've been missing. Someone who can hit the ball from distance like that. If that turns out to be the winning goal. Look at this. He picks the ball up, what, 50, 60 yards away from goal? Runs past Cook. Puts his foot through it. Stafford desperately diving to try and keep it out. What a finish that is. And breathe. Can relax a bit more now. I'm not going to get the team to sit deep just yet and give up. Because I think... I mean, straight away you can see they're starting to come back at us. If we can get one more goal just for breathing space, that would be very, very nice right now. Ball over the top there. Goal kick. Is there anywhere I can see... What have we got? Hang on. Excuse me. There we go. Like match info. No? I just want to see what the attendance is. I don't think we've got that anywhere. That's a shame. Oh, God. They're attacking in numbers here. Cook back to McCarthy, who's had a good game. Ball across a 2. Is he going to let that go? He is. Good play. We can take our sweet time now going to get the ball. I'm not going to set them to time waste, but I'm also not going to speed them up now either. Extents with the kick long towards Reed. We just eased French out of the way there, but too much for the referee's liking. Surely that goal alone is worth hitting the like button, guys. That was a hell of a strike. Scoring a goal like that on your debut as well is so much sweeter. Good block there from Nash too. The 3 new guys I think have done quite well. Nash's match rating is only a 6.5, but I think that's quite harsh. I don't see him playing that badly. He's made some good challenges, some good passes. Could perhaps have got forward and joined the attack a little bit more, but I mean, that's me being hypercritical again. Robinson with the ball in. Ooh, oy, oy. Bit of a heart-stopping moment there. Goes out for a goal kick, though. Extends now with the goal kick here. Any second now. Come on, Kieran. Come on, Kieran. There we go. Oh, he's kicked it to no one. It's the last thing we needed. I might have to go into... Oh, Sadler's going to get a second yellow here, isn't he? That's not what we needed. Yep. Dean Sadler has just been sent off for a second yellow card. Look at that. His name's red and everything. Okay, that's not ideal. Let's go with this formation now then. Who can I move back? Let's think about this. Let's think about this carefully. So I'm going to move Baker back there instead of Reed. And then Reed, I think I'm going to move back to wing back. And then Nash is going to move back to centre back, I think. And then I might bring Hammond and Gajar both back as well. Bit like that. And we're just going to go uber defensive. And try and just see this one out. More disciplined. Time wasting. We're just going to time waste as much as we possibly can. Low tempo. Really short passing. Attacking width. I mean, we can stick with relatively narrow, I suppose. Mixed crosses. We're not going to work the ball into the box at all. In fact, we're not even really going to go in the box. Hold shape, regroup, slow pace down, distribute to fullbacks, roll it out, and then out of possession, we're going to go with a really deep defensive line, show them down the outside, and then a much lower line of engagement. Stay on feet. And then we're going to press with less urgency as well. We'll go standard. We'll untick that. I think that's pretty much what we're going to have to do now to see this one out. Robinson with the free kick. I really hope they don't score from this. Free kick. Oh, thank God for that. I thought he was going to give a penalty then. Whew. Yeah, free kick to us for a push on Evans. Oh, wait. Where's Chowdhury? Hang on a second. Where have I got Chowdhury? Oh, I've got Chowdhury at centre-back. No, that's not right. Hang on. I'm going to swap Chowdhury for Hammond. And then I'm going to swap Chowdhury again for Newman, I think. So we got like half the team now playing out of position. Alright, long clearance there. Nash brings it down. We've still got 2 minutes to waste. Come on, lads. This is going to be a huge victory now if we can get this over the line. Having to come from 2-2 to score again. Hell of a goal to score. Then having your vice-captain sent off. Not ideal. There will be repercussions. But yeah, Robinson now on the ball. Baker, I don't mind too much conceding a set piece there. It's still not ideal, but it's not terrible. Cross coming in from Robinson. Oy, oy, oy. A 2 missed the header, but over from Cook, I think that was. Little nervous now. Although we're so almost there. 94th minute we're in now. Hammond back to extents. Kicks it forward. Hook brings it down. Finds Coton. Ball forward from him. That's a poor cross from Cook. That should be game over. That should be game over. I'm going to have a bit of a look at the stats after this game as well, just to see where we were lacking a little bit. There's something that wasn't quite right still. Stent's going long. There's no one there though. Although he is wasting time from doing that. Robinson to McCarthy. And that is full time. Whew! And breathe, guys. We did it. Great goal from Gajar on his debut to win the game. Really, really well taken goal. Analytical data then. Again, we kept them relatively pegged back, but we just conceded two relatively sloppy goals. I mean, the first one was well worked for McCarthy's goal, but the second one, there's a lot that I would have changed about that goal. The defensive line was far too high. We lost the first header. No one picked up the runs in behind. Very, very disappointing. Gajar getting man of the match. I think that's justified, really. I don't think it's that fair that Sadler's struggled to perform, though. He did very, very well until the second yellow. And again, that could have been me not telling him to ease off tackles and things. I mean, what can I do with this? Nah, I'm not that fussed about that. Ooh. Has it got goals? Scoring chances? So they only had 2. Well, they had 1 clear-cut chance. We had a few. Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to complain too much. We had a good game overall. 2 sloppy goals, but we scored 3 good goals ourselves. And the stats here, the crossing completion is atrocious. So Studholme had 11 crosses and only 18% of them connected. 25% here, 20%, 0. Obviously, the players who didn't attempt any, 0. Is that Baker with 0 as well? Yep. And then for tackling was pretty good. The only players who lost out... Apparently, Sadler completed 100... Whoops, I keep whacking my microphone. Apparently, Sadler completed 100% of his tackles. That cannot be the case because he committed 3 fouls and got sent off. Oh, it was a fantastic goal. A really, really well taken goal. I love goals like that. Absolute just barnstormer of a goal. Really, really happy. But yeah, that does it for the game. I'm going to say that one. Bit of a let-off. They're not that happy with me saying that, but that's kind of true. Bit of a let-off. And again, I'm still basing it on previous performances, so maybe I am being a bit harsh. Also, this table here, completely ignore this, because that was our 4th league game, but according to this, we've only played twice. That's not true. That's not true at all. And this one, in fact, if I go here, league table, earlier on when I loaded the game up, this said 1 game we played. It's just not true. It's just not true. We'll go keep this on player stats. So our top goal scorer at the moment is Harry Baker with 9 goals in 4 games. He's also our highest average rating. Most assists is Studholme with 5. Best pass completion is Ethan Tuttle with 91%. Most player of the match awards is Baker. Most yellow cards, Newman, Evans and Argent. And then, of course, Sadler with the most red cards. But 1, you know, it's still a relatively low number. And there we go. Jack Gajar scores on his debut. So the last thing, again, in this stream, I'm going to stop the recording now, actually, quickly. There we go. So the last thing in the stream. So the next match we got Welwyn Garden City Eagles in the league. We got quite a few league matches now, which I'll probably play off camera. I think the next game I'm going to show on stream next weekend is going to be this one. It's away, but it's at Birchwood Leisure Centre because we're playing Hatfield United in the 2nd round of the Aubrey Cup. Now, we're talking about local rivalries and things like that. Technically, the game doesn't recognise Welwyn Garden City under-23s as a rival of ours because I set up the senior team, which in this game is a separate team because that's how it works, the way Football Manager works. But this will be the first match, where the game recognises it as a rivalry. I will actually add in Welwyn Garden City under-23s as a rival team, just so the next time we play them, it will sort of show that. But yeah, we've got Hatfield United next week, so I think some of, if not at least one of these games, will be on camera for Tuesday's episode. But besides that, the big one next weekend is a cup match as well, which is always exciting. But yeah, that'll do for this week's stream, guys. Thank you very much, everybody, for watching. Great result indeed for the Stags. Thank you to all the guys who got involved in the chat as well. It's always nice to see players and staff getting involved. I hope I'm doing you guys justice. You know, it's a big deal still having the pleasure of having you guys in the game and being able to manage you. And I'm imagining that that tackle that got Dean sent off there might not have happened in real life, but you never know. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to hit the like button if you have enjoyed the stream. It really does, as I said, help out the channel. I know it can slip people's minds sometime, but please do hit the like button if you get the opportunity to. Drop some comments down below as well if you're watching this on playback. That always helps out. You can always hit the follow button over on Twitch as well. Hello, Death. You've actually joined as I'm signing off, unfortunately, but the VOD should be available soon if you want to watch it back. Hope you're doing well, though. But yeah, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. That really does help out the channel as well. And if you have already subscribed and you're enjoying the series, thank you very much for your continued support. Let me try and stop the music. I might have to redo my browser thing here because it's not really working. If I transition this, the bar disappears, but the music doesn't stop. So I'm just gonna do that. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Have a good week. I'll see you guys on Tuesday for the pre-recorded video. And besides that, until next time for the big cup game, I will see you soon.